Welcome everyone to the Card Haven's Friday night local tournament hosted at Card Haven. It's been a while since I've done one of these for Epic, but their stream setup is all messed up and everything, so we're just gonna wait till they are able to put that back together. Plus, they rearranged everything in the back really recently. So, anyways, today we are going to see Yummy versus Psy-Frame Bystial, Nick Boswell versus Sam J. And if you guys saw the Nick Boswell videos from the double case tourney, if you know, you know. Please watch those, of course, if you'd like. This is post JUSH format. And yeah, from here we're gonna see Psy-Frame Bystial, which is really weird considering, you know, if you have the Bystials on the field, you can't really use the Psy-Frame. But I guess if you go first, you can choose to use the Psy-Frames first, and if you go even if you go second, same ordeal. And then what's it called? If you go first, you're able to make the Psy-Frame link, right? Which allows you to use them in hand anyways. Susceptible to imperm for sure, but it's something. I saw this deck only be used in Master Duel by Joshua Schmidt and some of his copiers. So I don't think it's very good. And he's not going to be able to search anything here from Lambda since there is no Psychic Banish this turn. So it overall looks like a really weak board. But he did do this with one card, right? So we'll see how good this is. Now here is what I mentioned. It kind of just dies to the Imperm. Now he cannot activate any of his Psy-Frame monsters that he may have in hand. But, you know, I'm sure he came into this knowing that. Now we have Nick here with Engage. And Sam is going to activate Ash Blossom here. Interesting. I guess it's fine, because if he's activating Engage, that means he doesn't have the Hornet drones, but now you open yourself up to get Obedience schooled. So yeah, I'm not entirely too sure that I like this play from him, but we're gonna see what ends up occurring. So Nick here is going to summon out Yummy, Lollipopo, and the Cups, or I say Yummy, Cupsy, Lollipopo, and Cookie in sequence. And now he's going to go ahead and combo off. Now it's funny that, you know, even though Obedience Schooled is a really strong starter, it's one of your weakest starters going into the format because you're locked into Beast, so you don't get to finish with like Herald and stuff. Whereas the Cupsy alone is the best starter, right? Which is very funny. But yeah, we're gonna see him combo off here. Let's see. He goes for Snatchy. Snatchy set up minion. Now he's going to calculate for damage here because I believe this is game on board. Nibiru is the only thing that could save Sam here, but let's see if it ends up occurring. So this is like 26, and then he'll get hit by 3k, 2k, and something else, and that'll be game. Alright, now we're going to see him scoop it up, and we'll go straight to game number 2. Alright, so in game number 2, Sam is going to start first again, and Nick will drop the Perulia here at the start of the turn, probably in the draw or standby phase. We're going to see Sam, though, actually open up something other than just a Primite engine by discarding the Bystial Lubellion, getting him a copy of Magnamut. Now he's going to normal summon the barrel to get himself a Lordy Load. Now he's going to activate the Lordy Load, and Nick using the Ash Blossom here, which I think is completely unnecessary, but to each their own. Looks like Nick has another Perulia here, though. I guess if he was already with the Ash, he would have used it on the Lubellion. I don't know. So this is going to play out basically the same. Let's see. I see a Hoppier Squadron, the Magnamut. Of course, he has the Psy-Frame driver on the field, so he's going to make the Link 2 again, I can only assume. That will be the case. Now, if he wants, he could banish the driver and give Nick an extra draw, but it looks like he's just going to activate the Regained. He hard drew it, which is a little tough. But I guess it works in this circumstance. And yeah, it looks like he will give him the other draw. Unfortunately, he does play into another Perulias, but This is fine. I mean, this is like Nick is gonna have the same amount of cards he has in hand that he would have had if he just passed, right? So, and then of course Sam is going to be able to get 2 draws here, one from the draw from the regain, and then of course he's going to be able to also get a search from Lambda and then face search for Magnamut. So we are going to see him special summon out the Lubellion. This should be only 4 summons, right? No, this is 5, but so Sam did not resolve Magnamut or Lambda. Did he even activate them at that point then? I'm not tripping, right? Like, this did happen. Okay. Well, if that's the case, then he just lost the game if he didn't activate either Lambda or the Magnamut. I would keep the regain on the field, honestly, because like you're gonna have an empty board, so you could potentially use the Psy-Frames in hand if you have any. But instead, he chooses to just leave the Lubellion on the field, which is kind of a misplay in my opinion. Now main phase 2, Nick is going to go ahead and activate Engage, and it looks like Sam is just gonna scoop it up, making this a quick 2-0. Or maybe not. It's never over till it's over. He can't OTK you, but Nick is going to be able to set up his board though. Yeah, like imagine if he kept the regain, he would have been able to get a draw here, or not a draw, but a summon off the Magnamut and a surge. But again, I don't think that he surged off the Lambda or the Magnamut, and this is just proving to just show why you shouldn't really play Rogue at an event, even at a local, or at least if the local that you are going to is known to be a competitive one. I can't say that Cardhaven is a non-competitive local. They have pretty competitive players that go there very, very often, and they enjoy the game a lot, right? But they enjoy it to the point where they want to get notable tops every single time if possible. And well, in this case, the Psy-Frame Bystial showing that it cannot keep up at such a local. Now here, we're going to see Nick pass. He's going to normal summon the Hop Ear Squadron, but now Nick is going to quick effect Synchro summon with the Snatchy here using the level 1 token. Nope. Looks like he's going to use the Cupsy plus the Snatchy here to probably make Cookie and Book of Moon these 2 monsters. Which, I mean, he can flip the Lubellion, but... okay. So both of these monsters will now be booked by the Cookie. Is there anything else that Sam could do? Oh, yes. Lightning Storm. However, Nick is still going to be able to play around the Lightning Storm here by using the Cookie and summoning these monsters in defense mode, except for the, Snatchy. And now Cupsy is going to be able to either draw or search for a card. Looks like he has a few hand traps in hand, but one of them was at least a Molchummy, so kind of a dead card there. Sam choosing not to flip the Lubellion to attack. I don't know if he knows this, but that card was summoned 2 turns ago, so he is able to flip it, but maybe Cookie prevents him from doing so. I don't know. I would have to read the card. I say I'm familiar with all the new decks, but then I'm here questioning myself about whether or not Cookie prevents him from flipping the monster face up. Anyways, though, wholeheartedly, this looks to be over for Sam, because all Nick has to do is essentially clear the board and attack for game. So, Lollipopo will summon itself, summoning the Snatchy and the Cupsy. Are we going to see him cheat here with these 2 cards? Hopefully not. So it looks like he's going to attack over the Lubellion. And then attack over the Hop Ear Squadron. Now, oh, Yummy Surprise will be used to special summon out. And this is all gaining 2,500 attack points at this time. So this is not game, is it? Well, it probably is, actually. So yeah, that is GG's, because I believe those snatchies are actually 31. So yeah, that is game. Congratulations to Nick for winning round 1. We'll be right back with round 2. Thank you for watching, and of course, if you want to participate in locals just like these, please head on over to Card Haven, where they have Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments every Monday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.